Hello, my name is Andrew Hodson, and I'm the IB Diploma Program Coordinator at North Central High School. I wanted to take a moment just to introduce myself and the program and get you excited for what you might be able to experience at North Central High School in your junior and senior year. First of all, let's talk a little bit about where the IB came from and the diploma program specifically. First of all, the IB Diploma Program came as a result of the end of the horrors of World War I and World War II. These two wars spanned the globe and saw the deaths of tens of millions of people. And there were a lot of smart people alive that survived the war that thought to themselves, we have to do something better. We have to try and create a world where we are less likely to kill each other. They watched the genocide of the Jewish population in Europe. They watched the nuclear bombs that were dropped on Japan. They looked at all of the atrocities around the world and they said, we've got to find a way to do better. And they thought education was the key to making the world a better place. Additionally, we also saw the growth of international organizations after the world wars, like NATO, like the UN. And we also saw the growth of international businesses, companies that operated in more than one country. And because of all of these things, the International Baccalaureate founding mothers and fathers decided to build a system with global standards where students could move around the world and their education would be similar no matter which country they were living in. They thought that this kind of similar educational experience would make us closer together. We'd have a common language to understand the world around us, and it would make us less likely to have conflicts like war and like genocide. So that's why the IB Diploma Program got started in the first place. And you can see this in its mission statement. The International Baccalaureate aims to develop inquiring, knowledgeable, and caring young people who help to create a better and more peaceful world through intercultural understanding and respect. You probably recognize a lot of these words as the IB learner profile characteristics, like inquiring, knowledgeable, caring. But also read there that the IB Diploma Program is about creating a better and more peaceful world through intercultural understanding and respect, right? That is at the heart of the diploma program. Not only do we want students to become smart, we want them to care. We want them to be invested in trying to make this world a better place. A little bit about the program here at North Central High School. This is our 33rd year of having the program here at North Central High School. We were the first school in the country to have the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program. We've had over 500 candidates come through our program in those 33 years, and about 85% of those 500 students have successfully gotten their International Baccalaureate Diploma, which is the highest diploma North Central has to offer. Currently, we have 31 juniors and seniors in the program combined. Who do we admit into the IB Diploma Program? Well, first of all, you don't need to make that decision yet. It's a decision that you'll make at the end of your sophomore year as you move into your junior year. But generally, we tend to admit students that have been on an all AP, which stands for Advanced Placement, or honors track in middle school and high school. So if you're the kind of student that's taking several honors classes right now at the middle school level, or you're planning on taking several honors or AP classes next year at the high school, you're the kind of student that we have on track to become part of the diploma program. Why is it this kind of student? Well, as I mentioned, this is the highest diploma that North Central offers, and the courses that you take are pretty rigorous. And we want to make sure that we have students in the program that will have the opportunity to be successful. Are there exceptions? Absolutely. There are definitely students that come into the program that are not all honors and all AP students. So just because that isn't you today, don't think to yourself, well, that'll never be me. There's still time. And so over the next few years, as you continue to develop as a learner and as a person, you might become the kind of person that's right for the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program. So again, don't fret too much if you're not an all honors or all AP student now. Just try to work towards those goals. Why would I want to join the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program? What advantage is there for me? Well, some of the advantages that you'll have are much better chances of getting into the colleges and the universities that you want, earning college credit here at North Central High School ahead of time, and earning scholarships for college and universities when you decide you want to apply. Here's what the former head of admissions from University of Michigan said about the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program. He said, "A transcript that reveals a student's enrollment in the IBDP courses serves notice to the admissions officers that the applicant is someone who accepts rather than avoids educational challenges. Unquestionably, a school that graduates each year a number of students with IB diplomas has demonstrated its commitment to high educational standards, and that commitment will serve to influence admissions decisions at the University of Michigan." What this means is that people that are making the decision about whether or not you get into the University of Michigan or not recognize that if you've been in the IB Diploma Program or you've been to a school that has the IB Diploma Program, then you've exposed yourself to high standards and you've had to work hard to get the grades that you've gotten. Here's what the Dean of Admissions at Harvard University says. "Success in an IB program correlates well with success at Harvard. We're always pleased to see the credentials of the IB Diploma Program on the transcript." This is interesting. Read this. "GPA is not nearly as important of a factor in university admissions as the IB diploma. If a student has to choose the diploma over protecting the GPA." What that means is that the Dean of Admissions at Harvard wants to see you taking challenging and difficult classes, even if that means you might get a little bit lower of a grade than you would have gotten if you took some easier classes. Harvard knows that you're going to be challenged at Harvard, and they want to make sure that they choose the kind of students that have exposed themselves to challenging environments. Here's what Duke University has to say. "One of the advantages of an IB curriculum and structure is its quality. It's a coordinated program, well-established, well-known, and well-respected. We know the quality of IB courses, and we think the IB curriculum is terrific." So Michigan, Harvard, Duke, all these universities really respect the IB Diploma Program. Here's some more shocking information. A group did some research and polled or interviewed 5,000 graduates in 2015 from high school. And they asked them about their acceptance rates into different universities. And you can see in this column here on the right that the acceptance rates with the diploma were much, much higher than the acceptance rates without the IB diploma. So again, we see evidence here that universities really respect and appreciate the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program. And they're anxious to have students that have participated in that program come to their schools and be on their campuses. You have hundreds of percent chance higher of getting into these universities if you participate in the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program. In addition, not only will it gain you admissions to all kinds of universities and colleges here in the United States, but the IB Diploma Program is recognized around the world. So by the time you finish high school, you may be interested in studying abroad, living and going to college in a different country. Something like the International Baccalaureate Diploma will allow you to make that kind of move. What does the DP actually look like? Well, IB calls each of their subject groups a group. Group 1 is what we would think of as English. Group 2, foreign language or world language. Group 3, individuals and societies. Group 4 are experimental sciences. Group 5 are math classes. And Group 6 are our electives. What you do to complete the diploma program is you choose one course from each of these groups. These are all the courses we currently offer, although hopefully by the time you're in the diploma program, we'll have even more options available to you. Additionally, you do 3 very important things called the core. You'll write an extended essay on a topic of your choice. You'll participate in a class called Theory of Knowledge. That's a philosophy class. And you'll also participate in something called CAS, which stands for Creativity, Action, and Service. And in this program, IB will encourage you to be a well-rounded person. So not only will you become really smart and very knowledgeable, but as I mentioned at the beginning, you'll also become a caring and involved person who's about more than just taking tests. I want to thank you for listening to my presentation. If you have any questions, you can find me via my email, ahodson@msdwt.k12.in.us. Send me an email. I'd love to start a conversation with you or your family about North Central High School and the amazing programs that we have here for accelerated learning. Thank you very much.